The most skilled female sniper took her first shot and hit an enemy soldier in the leg. As the man fell to the ground and cried out in pain, she smiled with satisfaction. Then she fired a second shot, hitting his hand. Watching the enemy writhe in agony, she looked pleased. Her partner couldn't bear to see it anymore, so he ended the soldier's suffering with a single shot. He then scolded her for her actions. From that moment on, she no longer tortured her targets. Instead, she delivered swift, clean kills. The two began working together more smoothly, completing mission after mission with deadly precision. They soon became a nightmare for the German army and were celebrated as national heroes. To the soldiers around them, the woman became a symbol of strength and courage. Even her partner began looking at her with admiration and perhaps something more. At a party one evening, a group of men began harassing her. Her partner stepped in without hesitation and punched one of them in the face. That act of protection deeply moved her. But not long after, they accidentally entered an enemy minefield. Her partner triggered a trap, and a signal flare shot into the sky. Explosions followed, one after another. Realizing they couldn't escape, he used his body to shield her from the blasts. He died there. The woman survived, but with severe injuries and a broken heart. Grief-stricken and exhausted, she decided to request retirement. But before she could leave, she received a challenge from Germany's top sniper. For the sake of her fallen partner and her country, she returned to the battlefield. Sniper duels were slow and silent. They tested marksmanship, patience, and nerves. Neither side dared to make the first move. Day turned to night, then night back to day. Her wound reopened, bleeding heavily. She knew if this went on, she would die. So she removed her camouflage and deliberately exposed herself to draw fire. The enemy sniper was stunned. At that moment, she raised her rifle. They both fired at the same time. She was lucky, her injury wasn't fatal. She made her way to the enemy's position. There, she found a photo of his wife in his hands. Tears rolled down her cheeks. She wondered if not for the war, could they have both lived happy lives? Later, the Russian army collapsed and began to retreat. The final ships were only for high-ranking officers and key personnel. Everyone was desperate for a spot on board. At that moment, a military doctor approached her and said he had secured her a place. But just as she was about to board, the doctor stayed behind. It turned out he had never gotten her a ticket, he gave her his own.